Well, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader Channel. And a quick last minute video because I know so many of you had asked me about how I do my eggs for when I package them up. So we've got 2 trays here. We've got, I think, 2 more coming, right, Eric? We have 2 more coming, you think? 3? 4?
1 or 2.
2? I don't know, but we have more. So here's the setup. These plastic egg trays I got from Amazon. Almost all this stuff I got from Amazon, even the cartons, which these are new cartons. We're trying these so that they have the peekaboo, so you can kind of see the colors through them, as well as it already has the stamps on it, so I don't have to work so hard. I have a stamp pad with some of the stamps that I am using. I've got my hole punches, my cards here, my stickers. And so I'm just going to kind of aim you down here. I know it's kind of weird because you're kind of almost sitting on my lap. So I'm going to try to get you close here. So this is what I do. All right, so we have our carton, and of course we're going to make it a little personalized. So I have, this is my little, what would you call that, Eric? My little logo? My little logo girl. She looks like me with my black glasses on. So that's my little logo girl. Okay, this is a little sticker. And I include one of these little stickers in every carton. So I go ahead and get my stamp pad. And then I stamp a thank you in the carton. So there's the little thank you. And then on this side, I stamp ungraded eggs, which basically lets people know you might get a medium egg, you might get a double yolk or big egg. So I stamp that. On the other side, I stamp a reminder to keep it refrigerated. There's my little keep refrigerated stamp. And then I load the carton. So I like to do a rainbow because that's what my eggs are kind of now known for, is being rainbow eggs. So I'll scan over here, and not every carton is gonna get, you know, all of them, but I try. So I like to start with the dark eggs first. And you always want the, look at that pretty one. That one's spotted. Do you see it? Hold on. All right, we're going to turn on the chandelier light so you can see, because it's kind of dark on the side here. Can you see that? There we go. Look at that. Ah, that's so pretty. Okay. And then these just came out of the soak, so if they're a little damp, I just use a towel and kind of dry them off a little bit. So I go with the dark. Let me zoom you back over here. Always start with 2 dark, and then I try to do 2 of these kind of medium brown. And look at this one's pretty. Look at that one. And that one's spotted as well. See that one? Ooh, so pretty. Okay. So I'll do 2 of those. And then I like to do 2 lighter shade browns. Okay. This one's a good one. Okay. And then I like to do these peachy ones. These peachy pink ones. I think they're called cream, but sometimes they have this little pink hue to them. These are from my Cochins. And then I like to do greens. So this is a really pretty olive green one. And this is a really pretty olive green one. And there's that one. And then I like to do blue. So let's find some really pretty blue one. This one. And this one. So there you have it. There is a rainbow dozen. Look at that. So when you open it, it's so much fun. It's so, people tell me, you know, their kids get to pick the favorite color that they want. It's so much fun. So, okay, so to put my own, now you don't have to do this. I do this because I want it to be an experience. Many times these are going downstate and it might be the only carton that somebody ever gets, or they're given as gifts. I have sold many of these. I sell them for $5 a dozen, which is a deal. And all these little extra touches just make it a special experience. So I do the 2 front eggs with stamps. Now, this is a special stamp that is FDA approved because eggs are porous. It's amazing how many people don't know that. So you always want to handle them with care. Wash your hands after you've handled them. Okay, because we do an organic clean soap, which basically gets off all the mud and stuff like that, but it's supposed to leave the bloom intact. I don't treat them like that. These automatically, once they're washed, they get cartoned and then they go in the egg refrigerator that we have downstairs next to my freezers. So I like to put the 2 little FDA approved stamps on them, and then in the center I like to put a sticker, a free little sticker. Many people put them at church, they put them in their Bibles. And I love that. So then you get a little sticker, okay? And then we're gonna carton this up. So it gets shut like that. I put a label on one side. I get these from, let's see if I can get one out. I get these labels from Etsy, and it is just a reminder to, hopefully that's showing up for you. It's just a reminder to always wash your hands with soap and water. It says always wash hands with soap and hot water after handling fresh farm eggs. So I put a sticker on the front there, and then on the other side I have different colors. We're going to do a brown today. It says thank you for supporting our small business, and I put this sticker on the other side. Now sometimes I'll put this little stamp on, and this is just a little farm fresh hen, and I'll put this right in the middle and kind of roll it up a little bit. And this, so I put that little thing on, and then I like to add ribbon. I'm going to get my ribbon cut here, and we're going to use red ribbon, and this just adds an extra layer of safety for it not to open up, so it closes it. It just makes when somebody buys them and travels with them a lot easier. So we put a little bow on it like so, and then I get a piece of twine. Now for clear packages, because I do have a clear package egg carton that I use as well, for that I use a pink twine, but for this I use the natural colored twine. And in the center of the bow, I tie it. And then I add a tag. So the tags that I use are these. It says follow me at the Kneady Homesteader. It has my YouTube, my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or TikTok. I got rid of Twitter. So I'm going to put that on. And then I have these cards. Now, yes, these have a typo. Handing instructions. It should be handling, but I mean, you know, they're cute. So, and nobody really cares about the typo. What I like about these cards are that, yes, I do have some of these that I made up. I did buy a stamp from Etsy that is a calendar stamp so that you can circle the date that you've collected these. So these were collected on 3/20. So there's a little space in the back because there's handling care on how long the eggs are good for, storing them, how to handle them when you use them. But right here is a collection date, so we're going to put on here 4/20/23, and that lets people know when these were collected. And then I add that to the string as well. So that's how that looks. And then go ahead and tie this in a knot to keep those papers on, those cardboard tags on. And then a little bow. And that is how it looks. You can kind of see through the peekaboo the colors. But that's how that looks. So this is how we do it. And they're $5 a dozen. I sell them a lot to our church family and neighbors and people at the dance studio, and then people at my aunt's work, people at my son Jake's work. We can't really keep them in stock, so as soon as they're collected, they're already sold. Let me show you a clear plastic one. So here is, since I already have you here, here is a clear plastic container. This is what they call a vintage container. So it, instead of being elongated for the dozen, it's shorter. It's more in a rectangle. It's really pretty. So for these, I packed these a little different. I still try to give a little bit of all the colors. So there's a dark one. One more dark one here. So dark, and then we'll go a little bit lighter, like that. And then this one looks like a double yogurt. Look how big that one is. So we'll sit that one back there. I like to, if I have any big ones, I like to put them near the back. And then we'll go that color, and then we'll go a little bit lighter. So you still get the same effect, just a little different. Now we're going to do the peachy pink ones. This one's a little guy. And we'll put him there. This one is a really light. Put that one there. And then, I think that's too much brown. That's too much brown. So we're going to take this one out. We're going to do this one here. Play around with it. And then let's do an olive green. Look at that. Hopefully that's showing up. I know the lighting's kind of bad. It's late and it's storming outside. Ooh, look at this one. This one's a green spotted one. Look at that. Look at that one. Ooh. I'm going to put that one there in front. Ooh, with the spots out. That's so pretty. And then, ooh, we've got kind of a big one here. Not that one. That's a blue one. You guys can see that. I'll do this one. And then we have a little blue guy. Little blue baby. Right there. So, okay. That is going to be the beautiful dozen. So you got blues, greens, that creamy pink, the brown. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so then I do the same thing with the two front ones. Okay, we're gonna do my little logo girl, and then we're gonna do, I don't want to get it on a spot, a little direction. Now the one thing I cannot put in this one is a sticker because it just doesn't sit right. So we just don't do that one. These I gift as presents when people want to give like just a present. So same thing though, we're gonna put we're still gonna put the tags on, but the first thing I want to do for this one is put the twine on. So here's my pink twine. I get the pink twine right on Amazon. And I want it long enough because I want to wrap it like a present. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then my scissors, and then I'll find the center here. All right, so we're gonna lay the twine on the top in the center, gently turn it over. We're gonna go in the center, and then what I do is I go to the back instead of to the front, because that way I can set the tags more in the back, because you're gonna see there's 3 rows here instead of 2. So I meet the twine, twist just like a present, and then gently set that back over, cross it, and then I fold the twine under one end, under the other end, just like if you were wrapping a present. Right? Okay, make sure it's tight, make sure it's even, and then tie a knot. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and put a tag and mark the date for 2023. Okay, now we're going to hole punch it. It goes together. I always like to put the tags on the right side. Now if you don't want to do it in the center, you can do them also off to the side. I've done it that way too. You don't have to necessarily do it right in the center. I find the packaging's a little bit more stable in the center for travel. I like to tie these in a knot because I don't want them, if they come untied, I don't want the tags being lost with the date. So we're just going to go ahead and tie that with the bow. Make the bow a little shorter here. And then cut the twine. And then this still gets a washing instruction for your hands, which always goes on this side. And then I'll do brown still. Oh, thank you. And then that's how that looks. So beautiful, right? Like I said, you can choose to go up this end with your ribbon and tie the bow off to the side, but I just find that traveling with it like this in the center is a little bit more secure. So anyway, that's gonna go in the fridge. So that's how I do it. I have all of the supplies, almost everything that I buy is off of Amazon except my stamps. My stamps are all off of Etsy. And I will try to find that information and leave it down in the description box for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep working here because it's like, so I think it's, is it, what time is it? I know it's getting late. It's 10:38. Okay, so it's getting late and I've got 2 more racks to do. So I'm gonna finish up here and get all of these in the fridge. But I hope this was helpful to any of you out there thinking about selling your overabundance of eggs. Yes, I could probably get double for my eggs. They are, you know, free range. The grains that they eat are freshly milled. They're super healthy chickens. Remember, if you have poopy eggs, your chickens most probably need to be dewormed. So your eggs, when you're collecting them, other than having some mud on them, if it's raining, should be clean. Okay, for the most part, they should be clean. If they've got poop on them, you need to deworm. So so keep that in mind. But all in all, I just like blessing people. I think $5, you know, I probably lose a little bit with all the little extras that I add to it, but but it's a good lesson for the kids. They each earn $1 for their hard work in contributing, and you know, we get to bless a lot of people with eggs, especially now where eggs are really expensive and are kind of hard to find. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this blesses you, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our 7th day in making sourdough starter. Okay. Let me finish up and go to bed. All right. Good night, guys. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.